Greetings YouTube and welcome to the Blue Corner. So, rounding out the stuff I'm doing here, I'm just going to grab some random deck lists for stuff in the current format. And one of the decks that's still quite good in this format is Monarch's Post-Shot Victory, particularly the extra variant, because I feel Domain just loses to this one. Straight up. And my friend here happens to be playing the deck. Say hi. Hey. And yeah, he's just going to show me his deck list. So this is just for people out there who are curious what you would want to do with Monarchs. And yeah, let's just get into it.
So starting off and rounding off the list, I'm playing 3 Aether. She's the best Monarch. You want to have her. It plays with Stormforth and her, and she just accelerates your game and gets stuff in the grave, and it's just super good. I'm running 3 Erebus, unlike most people, just because I like the non-targeted spin. It's a target for lots of stuff. I like the Foolish Burial interaction. I don't like Dark Destroyer and stuff, so I'm running 3 right now. A lot of people are running 1 or 2 because they're running the Brilliant Fusion, but as you'll see later, I'm actually not playing the Brilliant Fusion variant, as I don't like bricking with it. There was only like 1 time I lost to the Brilliant Fusion variant, but other than that, everyone else seemed to be bricking way more with the Brilliant Fusion variant. So next up, I'm running 3 Red Layer. This card's insane. You can tribute it over stuff to activate stuff such as...
Return?
Return, yep. It can be special summoned as fodder, and it can also beat over a lot of stuff, which is nice. A guy brought out a Fog King that was 1500, 1800, and I just special summoned it and beat over that, and then go into plays later. Super good. Next I'm running 2 Kuraz. A lot of people like it at 3, or a lot of people are actually even playing 1, but I like 2. It seems to be the perfect ratio. I like accelerating my gameplay and just drawing lots of cards to have a next turn and be able to set up like Stormforth with an Aether in hand just to lock out their plays and stuff. Next up I'm playing 2 Edea. There's not a lot of effect veilers and breakthrough skills running around, and she's just good, and I like 1 for 1 and just how easy it is to pitch her and getting my banished cards. I did test Mithra a bit, but I found just 3 Mithras wasn't as good as 2 Edea and 2 of my favorite Squire, Eodos. Eodos is just great. You can summon him with Domain and make easy rank 8 plays and stuff, and the only problem with the Squires is you can't go in your extra deck when you bring them out, so that it kind of halters it, but you can do lots of...
Well, same thing as Edea.
Yeah, you can do lots of neat things. Next up is 2 Maxis. I like 2, 3. I didn't open up with 2 ever, but I feel like if I played 3, there's a super high chance to open up with 2 in hand, which I kind of don't want. So, and I don't even have a 3rd, but I really don't have the room to play a 3rd one if need be. And then finally, the one that stole the most of my wins against Cosmo was 1 Majesty's Fiend main deck.
I can attest to this.
It's just a savage card. It locks up mermails. Does so much work in the main deck, and it's searchable. Just insane. And always main deck this card. It's too good to pass up. Next up is 3 of the best card in the deck. Pantheism. Drawing 2, banishing it to search out 3 copies of a Monarch card, whatever we want it to be, and add 1 to hand based on opponent's selections. Just too damn good to pass up.
I don't know. I think the next card's probably even better than that.
Yeah, I can attest to that. 3 Stormforth. Stops their plays. Non-targeted destruction. Just insane. You can tribute whatever you want, whatever you need. It with Aether is way too damn good.
That's a nice Dark Destroyer you got there. It'd be a shame if something were to happen.
This card needs to get bad. And next up is 3 Tenacity. Just staples. Reveal a Monarch, search out Monarch, spell or trap, add it to hand. And then I'm playing 3 Return. This card just let me get into my Monarch plays. I'd always pop it with Kuraz and then go into special summons later down the road. Just a solid card to accelerate my gameplay and really out-hand and out-tempo the opponent with it. Next I'm playing 1 Frost Blast. This card is insane. A lot of Monarch players couldn't actually find room for it, but as you'll see, I have... I'm running a couple cards that actually make it good in the main deck, and
it puts Prime in the grave.
Easy to get in the grave. Next up, 1 Domain, reduces level, just helps you do your combos quite easier. 1 Foolish, you're able to pitch Erebus and other stuff just to go off with your combos. And here's the cheeky thing that I stole so many games with, it's Reasoning.
With hand traps.
Yep.
Really?
Yep. Just getting like a prime, even if I pitch like a prime, Pantheism, Frostblast, it's really, really cheeky. But I love it because like people would always call like 1s or 5s and it's like, oh look, it's an 8 and you could just push for game so easy. with just an Aether. Then I got one Twin Twister main deck for spot removal. I hate back row. I don't like losing. And I like it with the Frost Blast. I hate pitching stuff often. Next up is 1-for-1. Help me not brick so often in games. A lot of people like Magnus and them were bricking often. This card got me out of it. I would definitely run this card. It's too good. I've been playing Monarchs for a long time and I think it's just insane. Next up's one of Raigeki. I top decked this card way too damn much this weekend. A lot of people can attest to me max seeing them and drawing into a Raigeki and just killing them next turn. I faced a Gradle player and he had a nice little board of Gradles and I was like, oh, it'd be a shame if I have nothing on board and I just Raigeki you. And he was never able to recover. And finally in the main deck we're running 3 Prime. Just easy special summons to go into rank 5 plays. You can do lots of cute things like block for damage. It's an easy pitch and just standard. This deck's so standard. I don't like Brilliant Fusion because it clogs, and Instant Fusion's cute, but opening it up is absolutely ass, I find.
Alright, so this is irrelevant because this is just a regular deck profile. This is your local call here. We happen to have, we're all like, I guess, rich or something because we have.
Yeah.
That
3 Ghost Ogre.
Yeah.
The only time I drew it, I had 3 in hand going first, and second, I couldn't even use it. I got his Dante and I had to keep setting them and I lost eventually because I literally opened 3 with 2 Erebus. It was sad, sad, sad. Then I got 1 Veiler, 1 Breakthrough, 2 Deflectors for the Monarch matchup. This card is insane. It shut down lots of Monarch players. I can also out Fog King. And then I got 1 Majesty's Fiend, just more small hate. I really hate going against Cosmos. They're super annoying and this card is like, sorry Cosmos, you can't play. Follow it up, I got 2 system downs. I like 2 just because I like this card can be used for way more than just 2 of these. This really seems to only be for Cosmos, but
well, Raigeki is more or less the 3rd system down.
Yeah, it's more niche. Next up is 2 Gamma-Seal. Kaijus are just the hot thing this weekend and seems to be the hot thing everywhere. Just easy to get over Dark Planet because Dark Planet is literally GG for this deck, so you need this. Also, it's Ulti Falcon. Luckily, I didn't get to play Raider Raptors this weekend. I fucking hate facing that deck. Then I got 2 of these. I hate rogue decks. I hate back row. I like playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't like getting outed. Yosenjus and Clyforts are no fun. There was quite a bit of Yosenju players. Luckily, I dodged them all. And finally, we got 1 Royal Decree just to say no to card-demise.deck.
So then just quickly go over the extra deck as we're kind of running out of time here.
Adrius, I hate Mask of Restrict. Pleiades, went to him a few times, just spun away simple things like Prime Monarch in the Mirror. Standard Volca Gaia, that stole me a few games. Didn't make this at all, just nice to have. Made this a lot. He's the best rank 8 in the game. Went to him a few times, helped fix brick hands if I could bring him out. Also, apparently I ruined an opponent's hand. He had like the dank hand, but this ruined that. F-Zero never went to this, definitely would cut this for something else. A lot of people running, I think it's called Zombie Stein. It's 4,500 to beat our planet. Shark Fortress won this once, got the OTK off. This is just in case Magnus. It's also another target. If I ever face Super Quantums, I can reveal it, and they can't make Magnus. Didn't go into this at all this week. Kind of wish I did. It's kind of neat. Then we got, this is a target for cherries. This is a target for cherries. Actually made this, and they actually popped it. So I went to my cute card, which was Pilgrim. Just a fun little card. I love Burning Abyss, and anything that can make this card is fun for me. And yeah, it's a pretty standard deck. It's really consistent. I only bricked literally in the final 2 games, which would have gotten me the top, which super sucks, but it's a really fun deck and it's consistent. And I thought it was the best meta call to not run Brilliance, and out of everyone that came to this event that ran Brilliant, I got higher than them and didn't brick as often, so I feel like it was the best decision.
Yeah, there's a Monarch deck for you guys, so hope you all enjoyed it. Until next time, this is Blue 39 Co. checking out.